Now we will proceed to the another experiments of ecological measure, and that is about the study of morphological and anatomical adaptations in xerophytes, in which we will study the first plant, and that is the Asparagus racemose. If we talk about the morphology of this plant, then the plant body is a herb, and the stem you can see here, it is cylindrical. Okay. At the nodal region of the leaf you can see, and there is the branch arises. Okay. Now these leaves actually they get modified and they are reduced to the scales. Okay. And they are, here you can see, these are the cladodes, which is one of the adaptation of the xerophytic plants. It is the modification of leaves, and due to this the transpiration loss of the plant it get reduced, means the water loss of the plant it get reduced. Okay. Now if we talk about the anatomical characters of these Asparagus racemose, then if we talk about the TS of the stems, if we had taken this stem and we had taken a section of this particular stem, then TS is a very outlined due to the presence of the phases to the stalks. At the outermost layer is the epidermis, okay, which is a single layer with deposition of cuticles outside. Okay, means there is a presence of a cuticle layer to the outermost region. Now the hypodermis, it is made of the chlorenchyma cells, and to the internal of the hypodermis there is the endodermis is present. Okay. Now the pericycle, it is made up of a few layer of sclerenchyma. So this is all about the T's of these stems. Now the another plant that we will take in the xerophytes, and it is the Nerium. Okay. So it is the leaf of the Nerium. The complete name of the Nerium plant with species, that is the Nerium indicum, that is available in our particular region. Okay. So if we talk about the morphological characters of this Nerium plant, then the cuticle is present on the upper and the lower epidermis both. Okay. So it is one of the major morphological character of the Nerium leaf. Now the leaf lamina, it is reduced to stomata are in the lower epidermis. So you can see in the lower epidermal region there is the presence of the stomata, and the type of stomata, that is the sunken stomata. It is one of the identifying character of these xerophytic plant. If we take the TS, means the transverse section of this Nerium leaf, then if we had taken the TS or transverse section of the Nerium leaf, then the leaf is dorsiventrally flattened and consists of the upper and the lower epidermis. Okay. Now the upper epidermis, it is multi-layered, and outermost layer is covered with the cuticles, and the generally stomata are absent on the upper surface. Okay. And they are present on the lower surface. Okay. And due to this the water loss, that is the transpirational loss through this particular Nerium plant, it get reduced. Okay. That's why these are some of the xerophytic modifications and adaptations in this Nerium leaf. Okay. So this is all about the xerophytic plants. Thank you.